Wade Stadium, Mr. Antonich, Period 2. Kate Carstens, Layla Rush, Maggie Whiteside.
It's finally done.
Yeah, we finally finished it.
What is it?
Teleporting time machine.
What?
Yeah, you heard us.
Yeah, I heard you all right, but really?
Yeah, it's no big deal.
No big deal. This is huge.
We want to keep it a secret, though.
Well, duh, we don't want to mess up our timeline.
Of course we don't.
We're going to Europe.
Oh, no, you're not.
Where are we?
Probably in old-time Europe.
This does not look like Europe.
I think we're still in Duluth.
How do you know?
Because of that.
What is it?
Athletic Park.
What?
Athletic Park. It's a stadium.
Cool, but how do we get home?
Well, the time... Uh-oh.
The time machine's broken.
How broken?
Really broken?
Look, it's 1941, and Wade Stadium is about to be built. We should stay and learn about it.
Yeah.
I read an article about this back in our time.
Oh yeah, we all read it at school.
I don't remember that article. Care to refresh my memory?
Of course.
Okay, Duluth was represented by professional baseball teams in 1886, 1887, and 1891. In 1903, the Northern League expanded to Duluth.
Athletic Park was Wade Stadium's predecessor.
What's a predecessor?
A predecessor is something that holds a position or an office before another. In this case, Athletic Park was here before Wade Stadium was built.
The Northern League ceased operation on July 4th, 1917, in the midst of World War I.
In 1938, a call for a new stadium to replace Athletic Park went out. A citywide all-sports committee was formed.
I think I'm starting to remember it, like how the city council created a public stadium advisory committee to work with the city planning. They announced a plan to build by Wheeler Field.
Now you got it.
The committee recommended a site by Athletic Park. The property was purchased in 1937 for a garage. The garage was never built.
Their next proposal proposed to build the stadium one block north of where they actually built it. Their proposal was along 34th Avenue West. They cautioned against valuable industrial land taxes.
The 34th Avenue site required them to buy 3 parcels of land. 1 parcel of land was purchased from the state of Minnesota, 1 from the Duluth-Mesabi Railroad, and 1 from Athletic
They
Park.
finally decided to build Wade Stadium on 101 North 35th Avenue West, Duluth, Minnesota 55804.
Look over there, they're building Wade Stadium.
Walk over and talk to the construction workers. Holy moly, you guys got bright clothes. No, we don't. I'm Jim. Why are your clothes so bright?
They're not bright.
Yeah, your clothes are just dull.
Okay then, what do you girls need? What are your names? I'm Layla. That's Kate.
I'm Maggie. We were curious to what you were doing.
Nice to meet you. This is Rick.
Hi. Hey, are those bricks from Grand Avenue? Sure are, 381,000 of them.
We also all had to sign a petition in order to build what we're building right now.
We got a total of 7,074 signatures to support a referendum on a $75,000 bond issue.
Wow, that's a lot of signatures. What's a referendum?
It's a submitting of any matter to a direct vote.
The referendum was held November 8th. We got more votes than we needed. 3 out of 5 votes approved. Where did you get all that money?
We got $7,500 for the stadium construction plans for federal aid from the Works Project Administration fell through in the fall of 1939. The city applied for funding from the New Deal Agency. The WPA Federal Engineering Division approved the city stadium plan. Roosevelt approved the allotment on $8,732 on February 28, 1940. The Federal Project Control Division okayed the plan to lease the stadium to the Duluth Dukes for 5 years. It cost $2,000 per year.
The city postponed the construction on April 8th because of the possibility of Congress changing the WPA appropriation. The Duluth Construction Council opposed WPA labor. The WPA was being paid less of the originally wage skilled labor. It was further postponed because bonds had been sold. The majority of voters supported the plan. It was built by the WPA, the federal government, and the city of Duluth. People say it was one of the finest small stadiums in the country. Are you telling the future?
Thanks for the information. Bye! Bye. I'm gonna miss those kids.
Dang, they had such good grammar. Look, ancient abandoned campsite. We could sleep here. Okay.
Let's start a fire.
As Yankee Stadium in New York was known as the house that Ruth built, Wade Stadium could justifully be called the house that Wade built. Soon Wade Stadium became vacant as games were no longer played there, but soon the Save Wade Stadium organization was created. They started raising funds to renovate the stadium.
When renovated, the stadium was used again. More seats were added, they put in new lights, the dugouts were repaired, and they rebuilt the grand stadium roof.
Many people played at Wade Stadium. The stadium was most known for the popular team, the Duluth Dukes. The Duluth Dukes were a combination of young and old players. The Duluth Dukes were associated with St. Louis Cardinals until 1950. There were no associations from 1950 until 1954 when they were associated with the Cincinnati Redlegs. They managed to create Duluth Superior Red Sox, then Duluth Superior Dukes. The Duluth Dukes retired in 2003. The Duluth Huskies are now the modern-day team.
Let's talk about Mr. Wade. Besides baseball, Frank Wade was known for his skills on the curling rink. He hung up his broom at the age of 78.
He died of a heart attack at home at 5704 Cody Street. He died on January 13, 1953. His death was a few weeks shy of his 81st birthday.
That's all great information, but how do we get home?
That's a great question. What do you think, Layla? Well, I don't know. We'll just have to sleep on it. Whoa, crazy dream.